Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond, to Camaraderie and Shenanigans, and happy
Halloween!
Halloween!
Shenanigans!
It could be like Camaraderie Shenanigans or trick-or-treat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just started terrifying. I just started feeling that. I was just like, ugh.
Hope you guys are having a wonderful Halloween this evening, whether you are out and about, gathering candy, or handing it out to ghouls and goblins out your door.
Scare a child.
Let's go around and say who we are.
And Shenanigans!
I am Cable, the artificer, who's currently on the Snowbreaker.
Do it in your voice.
I'm Cable, currently on the artificer. It was just right.
Whoa.
He's really embracing his new life. Got all the white because I took a level in sorcerer, and I'm a frost heart now. So, yeah.
You're a fart.
I'm a fart. What are you, big fella?
I'm Frognan. I'm the deep gnome wizard. I got little purple ears. Little wizard thing.
Little wizard attire.
Yeah.
Oh, you left your staff out. So.
Ah!
Moving forward.
My name is Nesta Claiborne.
Who's that?
Fane. Not Claiborne anymore.
Oh.
Damn.
Now you got a
daddy.
Damn, he's really like embodying the keen mind.
Thank you. Yes. Nesta Fane, previously known as Nesta Claiborne.
Artist previously known as.
Yeah,
Cleric formerly known.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes. I match my mini now.
The most accurate of the characters.
Yes.
I am Professor Filson Olafir.
Yes.
Yes, I have my Eladrin ears, my half-moon spectacles, my trusty ascot, and I've tied up my ponytail a little.
That ass.
And grew it out crazy fucking fast.
That matches your beard so well.
I like to think that if the professor went Super Saiyan, that's how it would work. Oh, he's thinking now. Yes.
Hi, I'm Kylas. How you doing, gorgeous?
God.
Got the ears, the hair, it's a little shorter. The wig was awful, so I chose not to wear it. yeah, I definitely look like George Washington.
I'm bummed I missed that.
Yeah, so Kylas has grown a bit of stubble, just to prove Wolfgang wrong, so...
Who are you?
I'm Albert Monger. I sell fish, and I play the yachting. I'm really Renguin, but I'm in disguise.
As changelings
That's
are
my
off to do.
my favorite other person that we've met. Albert Monger. That's me.
You know better than Frognan at this point.
Yeah.
It's true.
And who do we have over here?
Obviously, I'm Wolfgang. That's it.
That's it. Shaved. Look at that. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
All right.
Gorgeous.
Oh,
The
damn.
things I do for you people.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure if you can see on stream, but I have glitter all over my face, so you're welcome.
You're welcome.
All I can smell
She
are
did
toxic
that.
fumes.
Yeah, from our hair.
Because I'm farting.
Yeah,
that too.
We're chilling over here.
Well, thank you for joining us. I hope you are all in fun outfits yourself. But
Scare a child.
without further ado,
Scared the trooper.
feel free to sit back, relax, grab a snack,
And
get ready for
Shenanigans!
Shenanigans!
And there's that.
All right. Previously, on the Obsidian Winds journey, with the chaos of the Big Yikes
Professor.
really earning its name as one of the biggest yikes in the Big Yikes history, finally coming to a close, and the evening finding rest and reconciliation of actions chosen, the group wakes up to a new day and the ramifications of the evening's passing. Conversations were had over eggs. Water was had through a mop.
That's amazing. Let's just do that instead
Let's just
of...
do that. That's all we're doing tonight. It's drinking simulator.
I've been lied to.
Real face.
conversations were had over eggs.
Made a lot of eggs.
Frognan making peace with the passing of his father, or at least
Somewhat.
on his steps towards official peace. Gave the clerics of Lunaris free reign with the temple to bury him how they see fit. Rangwin, feeling a little down on herself, had a brief conversation with J.J. Applegate, which netted her some pretty sweet boots.
Sick boots, brah. Sick boots, brah.
And expecting inspiration in the least found areas, as in an 8-year-old kid at a bar.
Rubber.
Rubber.
I'll never forget
What a
him.
legend.
So wise for his years,
I want to see Rubber animated.
right? As a pirate, some glorious pirate.
Standing on
I hope
octopus.
we meet again.
Again.
Ringwin finding a bit of solace and camaraderie amongst this kid. Eventually got a message from Nesta saying, hey, get the fuck back here. The party reconvenes, and Lavana promises a interesting item for Wolfgang to have in coming X amount of time.
Next session?
Probably
Probably next session.
Probably not.
I want it so bad.
And Nesta getting a little bit of fan adoration from Simelina and requesting an introduction into the temple to pursue different forms of faith. The group
It's the best. What can I say?
the group reconvening and discussing over a few magical items. A psionic bladed rapier, previously in possession of Dabbledan Dirtfist, began to whisper to Rangwin. And upon touching the blade, she received flashing images of the blade's history within the hands of Dabbledan.
And so did everyone else, right?
And so did everyone else who was in proximity, excluding Kylus, who absconded with Atrodane.
You know,
As he does.
because of the implication.
Seen flashes of Dabbledan's
That's
past,
right.
the agreement that he
Mean it
made
didn't
with
seem
this
that way.
beholder seemingly now broken, considering how you escaped. Hubble Hollow might be in more danger than was previously left in, potentially. And as the party begins to discuss how to spend all this sweet money they just got,
Sweet cash.
Kylus opens up to Atrodane, though maybe not in the way Atrodane had hoped. But
No, it was really creepy.
nonetheless,
Whoa.
Atrodane pledging fealty or service to the Obsidian Winds. And it is in the ending of that gorgeous moment that we pick right back up. Looking over the rest of the city, off in the distance, a bit of the damage and disposal below you, you stand in High Garden.
Okay. They're still talking, so I'll have them kind of walk forward towards the railing up there, and I'll have them just rest his forearms, looking out towards the destruction the Kraken had wreaked. Trying to find the voice again.
Gorgeous.
You did drop the
Gorgeous.
accent.
I did drop the accent, yeah. This city should have never been attacked. This shouldn't have happened. People shouldn't have lost their lives. With your help, I'll make sure nothing like this ever happens again. I'll give the monsters that hide in the dark something to truly fear. And those that lie beyond the veil. But since you're on board for this, we'll be purchasing some property here in town soon. A tavern, a place for you to perform as well. And a year's salary.
Well, I'm going to be perfectly honest, that's hard to turn down. I will need to give some notice to Unzit.
It won't take up all of your time, so if you'd like to, you could perform at the Drowning Roots still.
I might do it as a courtesy, though, rather than full employment.
We don't have a large pool.
That's true.
Additionally, I've spoken with Paula, and I'd like you to take up some magic lessons.
All right. I suppose that will help with my performances.
Exactly. She knows water magic, and I'd like you to know it as well. Could help with your performances, but what I'm asking you to be a part of does have dangers. And if necessary, I'd like you to be able to defend yourself.
Before I was even a part of it, a kraken attacked the city, so...
All the more reason. I'll be in touch with more details, and I'll be leaving Oz behind as well.
Right. I was hoping for a different type of conversation, but
I know.
this works. It works.
I am sorry, and like I said, it's something I do want. It's just not possible.
One door closes.
Another opens. Would you like me to fly you back down?
I think I'm going to enjoy the gardens for a while. Thank you, though.
I'll leave you to it. I have to speak with the council. That actually reminds me. If things go well, there'll be 3 more joining you
All right.
at the new place. I believe they are perfect candidates for the Obsidian Winds. If you can, find out their wishes. If they truly want them granted, I'll have work for them.
All right. You got it, boss.
I like the sound of that. All right, well, Atrodane, have a great evening, afternoon, and a lovely couple of days. I'll be in touch soon.
Enjoy talking with the stuffy council.
Let's see how it goes. They're not so bad, and I think they're big fans of ours.
They did seem to like the show.
I think they'd like what we've done with the city, too, or for it.
Can't deny that. I'm gonna...
Fair. It's not really a not so awkward way to end this.
Yeah, not really. I'll see you guys.
Goodbye. And I'll step
She
off.
kicks rocks.
Damn.
So how is Paula gonna teach her Eldritch Blast?
I'll teach her that when she becomes a warlock.
You're just turning into middle management.
For now.
All right.
Head
With
off
the
towards-
conversation wrapped up, you hop on a gondola and take off towards the council. But a moment passes before the guards, just needing to cross their T's, dot their I's, let you in and escort you to the council chambers where, let me get some names.
Emberdigger.
Let's get some names.
The mayor would be there, sitting in the central space.
I think I met the mayor.
Hmm?
I think I met the mayor.
You did, yes.
I did?
Yeah, he's the Aarakocra.
Oh, right.
Siahun.
Jonathan.
You also have the seat of infrastructure, Morgan Thalil. You have seat of security, Feyrain Lanteris. And you have the seat of agriculture, Isilby Mendelthorpe.
Okay.
Is that a gnome or something?
It is a gnome, yes.
Okay. Great name.
That is a great name.
As you enter, Sia kind of passing some bits of paper to someone who works for him, clearly, and ushers them off and just, come on in.
It's getting so hot over here.
Hylas?
Oh,
Sorry.
Zach hiked up his pants.
We were doing shenanigans.
Oh, that's,
I'm not used to wearing
That's underwear.
a dress.
that's a
Zach's
whole
not
lot of
wearing
fire,
pants. Wow, you were true to your word.
Did you just flash him?
No, he just slapped his thigh.
Yeah. You just saw the ripple.
Just
So we
traveled.
need an under table cam.
God.
Just
Feet-
for Zach.
feet-
An upsack cam.
An upside cam, yeah.
If that gets us, you know.
It does the job.
Because
That's
famous
for the
Zach.
That's for the OnlyFans.
Anyway, sorry, we're playing D&D, right?
Yeah, we're discussing property.
Thrilling.
Siahun ushers you forward up to the central podium to stand upon.
He'll kind of step up and flip his cape back.
You've done quite a bit for the city. You and the Obsidian Winds, a new guild. Excellent.
That we
Maybe
have.
give the Crimson Cogs a bit of a run for their money.
We really did, actually. Well, Glenn was a good sport about it, though. He did give us the money necessary to purchase property here.
I haven't seen him this lively in some time, so you've definitely put a good spirit back into him. I appreciate that.
I think the Kraken fight did that for him. He was really enjoying that, despite losing the ear and everything.
Morgan, stop burping.
Well, I am here for a bit of business. I know you have a lot on your hands full with rebuilding the city and everything like that, but
Yes.
I've come to ask for a favor.
Speak.
I'll just put it out there. I'm not sure, but I know you do have ties to Tonkton. And I'd like to see about getting 3 prisoners released from Vokstrom.
Vokstrom.
Prison under the city.
I'm unfamiliar.
That's unfortunate. What exactly is the Mensa's ties to Tonkton?
Tonkton is the capital of this continent. We're a major city, for sure, but... Roll a quick insight check.
Okay.
Could not believe you did an insight check when you said that.
How's this insightful? 6.
6. Horses in here.
Well, if you're not familiar with Vokstrom, then maybe you could request a prisoner release for whatever prison Tonkton does have. And I'd like it to be kind of a work release program, and they'll join the Obsidian Winds and contribute to your city.
And why these prisoners?
Well,
Why prisoners at all?
I don't believe their place is there. I don't think that, well, for instance, one of them, Pim, she was born there. She never committed any crimes, so I don't understand how she would end up there.
Born in a prison.
Yes.
Okay.
And the other 2, well, one's just kind of an old man who's trying to learn how to make magic items, and the other's a shopkeep. So I don't think they'd pose much threat to your city, and considering the stress that was put on Paula here during the party and tournament, I think it might ease the workload put on her.
Right.
And whatever stipulations you needed, whether regular check-ins or other things, they would be on our property and our responsibility.
While I don't know much about a Vokstrom, I can at least send in a prisoner release request, as you've stated. We'll look into it. I cannot promise you anything, though.
That's fair enough. I thought I'd just bring it up to see if it was possible.
You've done a great bit for the city. I won't forget it. Consider this a favor paid.
All right. We're putting down roots, so hope to earn a lot more favors.
Mm. Was there anything else you wish to discuss?
No. For the time being, this will be just fine. Actually, there's one more thing. My familiar, is an imp,
Yes, we know.
and I would like him to run regular check-ins. Would he be able to come to the council if needed?
He'll be able to check in with, we'll have a footman nearby. But, an imp actively making its way into a political facility
No,
probably doesn't look the best.
no one would see him necessary.
No, when you think.
Yeah, fair enough. Your obscura are quite terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we do have some business to attend to, setting up those routes I spoke of, so I'll leave you to it. And if you get word about prisoners, let me know. I'll be in the city for 5 more days.
All right. Have a good afternoon, Kailis.
You as well. Person whose name escapes me right now, but I said
You're a
out
smart
loud.
enough guy. His name is Siahoon.
See Hoon.
Mayor Hoon.
Mayor Hoon.
How did you lose that?
Such an easy common name.
You are led out by some of the waking guard. As you're heading out, there seems to be a bit of a hustle happening within the facility. A lot of people running about, answering different calls, passing paper off to other people, and someone accidentally bumps into you and just, oh, I'm so sorry, excuse me, and begins to walk away. And in that moment, something was placed into your hand. Looks like a piece of parchment folded.
I'll keep walking until I'm out of the building.
Okay.
God, I hope so. Save that for later.
Would you like to assist what might be happening here?
What is happening?
It's hard to tell without an insight check.
If they're dropping something in my hand, yes, I will.
Then I get to roll with advantage.
Okay.
Which is very good. Because the first one was a 3.
Okay.
You guys passed that very quickly.
Yeah. Does this person look familiar at all to me?
At initial glance, no.
Okay.
Human, walking through, young, probably in his late 20s.
Okay. I'll kind of quickly walk out of the building.
Your gondolier is waiting for you.
Okay. I'll step in and
Push on. As you look through, in very quick handwriting, do not speak of Voxstrom.
prestidigitation.
Into flames.
Is someone on this gondola with me?
Yeah, someone's pushing and directing it.
Okay. I'll wait till I'm off of it. I'll summon Oz.
Eventually you find a spot. Yes, sir.
Good to see you, Oz.
You as well.
It's been very chaotic lately.
I've been many places.
Have you?
Wandering about.
All right. Anywhere in particular? Anything interesting?
Not terribly. Thought I'd go check on the skyport, see how things were faring there. They seem to be moving rather quickly, but...
It's good news for us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a few things to discuss with you. The first one, I know it's been some time for you. What can you tell me about infernal contracts?
Oh my. Well, it all depends on the type of devil you're dealing with.
A Rakshasa.
One of the worst kinds. Though I will say they don't often make contracts so much as they pick them up. They're usually hired, on average. They work for someone bigger, usually.
Interesting. Well, I may have just poked the hive, so to speak. I'm hoping to pull some members from Voxstrom that we were in, but it seems like that's hush-hush. And if he's the man I think he is, then, well, he's done quite well for himself after I took care of Ulia. Hopefully that will encourage him to maybe enter a contract with me.
What is his name?
Kharkov.
Well,
I'm mainly curious, is it possible to go into a contract and come out on top or with favorable terms?
Only if you think you're smarter than them. Strike that. Only if you know you're smarter than them. It doesn't help to have magic. Or it doesn't. It does help to have magic on your side. Any abilities, magical inks, especially if you're writing out the contract. It's all in the details. Including the invisible ones.
Where would I find some invisible ink?
Yeah. A dime a dozen down in the 9 layers, but here on the material plane, I don't know. You might have to ask around. I haven't exactly been here any longer than you have.
Fair enough.
Where would we get that? Can't think of a single person
All right.
who would have it, really.
The other thing I wanted to discuss. I'd like to leave you behind here. We're putting down some roots, and you're the only way we can really contact anyone here.
If it is your will, I shall serve.
I know it's been a long time since we've actually spent any time apart, well over 50 years. Not sure how to do a lot of things without you. But this is important, so you keep an eye on Atrodane. She's important as well. But before we do that, I want to send you back home for 5 days.
All right.
I need to know what's happening there. You said my father mobilized troops.
Yes.
I'd like to know why.
I shall search it out.
Stay safe, Oz.
You as well, Master. Disappearing back to the plane he once came from.
I'll head back to meet everyone else.
All right. The group reconvenes, and unless there's any major role play, we can kind of go into a bit of the downtime that happened here.
I don't necessarily have to roleplay it, but I had gone with Paula. Not only to do some shopping on behalf of the group, with the bag of holding that Nesta sent with me, but also to try to make the spear for
Oh yes, the +1 spear.
There's more of it.
for
I feel like it's
Wolfgang.
almost like exactly the same as
Uh-huh.
our mini.
Since it isn't uncommon, it shouldn't take very long. Let me double check here.
Give me my
On
spear,
my notes.
boys.
Yeah, only 3 days, or one week of work time, which it's going to take a full week. So by the time you guys are ready to leave, it'll be done.
Though she and I are working on it in tandem, right?
In tandem, so I will shave off some time.
Nice.
No need for her to make a check. I will say, you learn a recipe as part of this.
Beautiful.
You learn how to make a +1 magic item enchantment.
+1 magic item enchantment. Fuck yeah.
Specifically on
about-
weapons.
Nice. Remind us of the rules for recipes.
So the rule of recipes simply states, normally when you make a magical item, there's a DC check at the very end to see if it was successful. The recipe guarantees that check. You don't need to make a check anymore. As long as you have the time and the money and you know the recipe, you can make the item now.
Nice.
The +1 magical enchantment applies to all weapons.
Nice. The other thing that I wanted to look into with Paula, or also with the potion salesman, was if there was a recipe I could acquire in terms of creating anti-petrification potions.
Specifically with Paula.
With Paula, I mean, since I'm with her, but
Mhm.
over the course of the week that we're here, I would like to at least look into a recipe, if not acquire more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no more to purchase, but the individual at the poisonous python, I forgot that's its name, Frefna, Kif Bilfob.
Kif Bilfob.
Kif Bilfob.
Kif Bill is his first name.
No. Frefna, first name.
Frefna.
Kif Bilfob.
Kif Bilfob. Awesome.
Kill him.
Now we should have to utter that name again.
Oh no, sorry, it's worse. Kiffable Fob.
Kiffabil.
What is happening?
What if we just called him Kip?
Yeah, that works.
Frefna Kiffable Bob. Frefna Kiffable Bob?
How do you know when you generated an NPC
Item,
name?
and then all of a sudden we're just
Alter it.
When you go, holy shit.
Speaking of which, in another game I'm
So
playing,
simple, guys.
the DM named the character Glenn, and I couldn't play for the rest of that session.
I removed myself from the table. You can just call him Frefna. That's his first name.
Hey, Frefna Kiffable Bob?
It's like verging on Percy ridiculousness.
Yes. So you made this one, and you know I'm indebted to you forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, not forever, young boy.
Call me, beat me, if one requires to reach me.
All right.
Oh, I thought you
I'm-
said beat me. I was like,
whoa.
I have no way of calling. I don't think a beep will reach you.
Oh,
Beep. I mean, right now.
yeah, I'm here. Ta-da.
Perfect.
Why
are you here?
So you made the really cool potion. I just don't have it on me. I'm giving it to my best friend.
Right.
But can I purchase the recipe from you?
Sure, I can write it down for you real quick. It's a difficult item to get your hands on in order to make something like this, but
What do you need? Do you need basilisk fangs? Because I know someone that has some.
it helps. Venom from a Medusa's hair works as well.
Okay.
The snakes. Anything that dabbles in the petrification process. You can also take petrification ashes, specifically from the tear ducts from someone who has been petrified. You can chisel away at their eye and take some of that and use it on someone else. I don't recommend bringing back the person you just chiseled on. They'll be missing part of their eye.
So you deal with at least magic in terms of potion creation, right? So you're versed in magic.
Well, chemically speaking, yes. Everyone has been capable, as of late, of basic cantrips. I have prestidigitation, what's not.
You're really good at it.
Thank you. It's the wrist.
Yeah. So check out this scroll I have. Turn to stone, flesh to stone.
Terrifying.
I found it in a terrifying place. You know what something like this means to me. I've explained it to you why I needed that.
Yes, I have something.
Is there
for you,
any
family.
way to utilize this to create petrification ashes without harming someone?
Really dabbling outside of my area of expertise. I don't want to say no. I find there's plenty possible within the world. How you would go about it, I'm not entirely certain.
Not even an initial step?
I've never dabbled with that type of experimentation. I use the physical far more than anything. If any magic occurs, it happens inside of the beaker.
Okay. I'll take the recipe.
Yes, absolutely. I will obtain it for you.
Yeah, how much is it? Like 1,000 gold? 2,000?
Considering the severity of this and that it won't impede my ability to make it, free.
I like that deal.
Yes, most do. There you are.
Thanks. How long on average does it take you to make something like this?
About a week of work on
Okay.
average.
Okay. Thanks.
Useful item, but slow simmering.
Yeah, I understand.
You essentially have a basic recipe. A number of different herbs and concoctions are required to make this potion. It's just considered part of the monetary cost. It does require some form of essence of petrification as a mandatory ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
Something you have to get beyond just the monetary cost.
So we can roleplay this or not,
Mhm.
but I would love to see if Paola has those basilisk fangs that we got for her.
Easy enough, and you get one.
Sick.
With the amount of work you guys have done, what you've done for the city.
If she would let me purchase more, I would love to purchase more.
Yeah, so let's purchase one. We can discuss that.
Beautiful.
Outside.
Have a break.
Okay, question.
Answer.
What is to the west of this city?
The west, you're heading towards the ocean.
What is to the...
There is a river that will extend off and empties off into the ocean.
What about the east?
The east starts to head towards more of the cliffside that you guys were on beforehand. If you curve and go a little bit north, you'll hit the Shimmering Curtain.
Okay.
that massive waterfall.
North.
North, you start heading towards the Serpent Mountain Pass.
All right. I'm gonna say that the day after all of the crazy krakenness,
Mm-hmm.
Rengwin would have packed up a little case and walked to the north of the city like she was leaving the city.
Okay.
And she would have spent the night hiding out in a tree, and then she would return to town as Albert Monger. This is to throw any of my enemies off my track.
Okay.
All right, so they would have, if they were spying on me, seen me left the city,
Sure.
and then I came back as Albert.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
With
De-
pleasure.
Deception or performance. It's up to you.
Definitely got
Can
performance.
you tell us about this plan, or
Yeah, did you tell us about
Rolling
eggs?
deception. Yes, I told them about this plan. 18.
Okay. All right. You come back as Albert Monger.
And I meet up with my friends.
All right.
Your deception's almost as good as mine.
All right. Anything else the group would like to do?
I have one addition because there was actually something that I thought of that I would have been looking for to purchase that didn't fall under the veil of what we were talking about.
Okay.
Plate mail.
Just straight plate mail?
Just straight up.
Straight
full
up
plate.
fucking plate mail. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Those? Are you looking for plate mail too?
I was
Yeah,
looking
you
for
send
plate
that in
mail.
the Discord.
Go hunt for it.
Place those two.
Oh,
See
yeah.
how much is out there.
I want some too, but I'm not.
This is the Forge Town after all.
It's really not. It's a
22.
fishing village.
It is
22.
now.
You find, through a number of different purveyors, a couple people who have made plate mail armor sets. They're not terribly well kept. They were probably made a while ago, but due to the enormous range of monetary cost on those things, not a lot of people are looking for it. But they look really cool inside of a shop. So there's basic armors. Let's roll a d4 minus 1 to see how many are available.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Doesn't work.
Damn it.
It's not an ability
Enhanceability.
check. It's just chance. To a minimum of 1, which, well, that was outside the box, yeah.
It's 1. I got 2. 2 minus 1.
So 1 available.
Fight to the death.
It is currently running.
Does it fit more of a male figure or a female figure?
It can get adjusted.
Ah.
It is currently running 1,700 gold. Playmail's expensive, folks.
200 gold markup.
Hmm?
I said that's a 200 gold markup.
Yes, it is.
Scarcity, capitalism.
I rolled a d10 to see what the 100 value was going to be.
We could Rochambeau.
Fight.
I suppose that's fair. Or we could
Rosie.
roll for it.
All right, let's roll for it. It's the D&D version of Rochambeau.
Bum, bum,
Yes.
bum, bum.
Oh man, duel each other. 1v1.
Fight to the death.
Oh my god. Bouncy dice for you today.
Damn it!
20.
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right, fine.
Fair and square.
You win.
All right. You acquire yourself some plate mail. Go ahead and mark off that gold.
I will keep an eye out for you for next time, though.
All right. With a bit of shopping done, potions gathered, scrolls acquired, and an assortment of other magical items from Palace Shop, and establishing a manor for yourselves.
Should we talk about the box? What's in the box?
Oh, yes. As part of a personally requested creation of a magical item from Paola, you were gifted a box that once per day, so long as you're on
What's
this plane
in
of
the box?
existence,
Thank
There you
you.
go.
you can place anything that will fit in the box
Thanks,
with
Albert.
the lid closed, speak its command word, and it will transport it to an identical box that Paola holds. Who
We're
will
talking Tom Riddle's journal type of a thing.
kind of. It's very much
the
like
Phoenix?
what they were using in, I think it's Order of the Phoenix or something like that, where they were like, you know, they put something in it, they close, but it can only be done once per day, both ways.
They use it
So if
in-
you send something, then they can send something, and then that's it. It recharges at dawn.
Crit Roll does that as well on EXU.
Oh, they do.
Mhm.
Nice. It's a neat item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
which I will
what I would do.
build out fully. I've just been running out of time constantly. Yes, that item is now currently in the professor's possession.
And on that note, you have Dragnell scales.
Maybe. Okay, yeah, I do.
Can I ask about those and if those might help towards my goal? They're red ones, right?
They were white.
They're white. Okay, that still works.
It's like they got a big white dragon in there. Well, not anymore.
You fucking idiot.
When I first get the box, I'll test it out and I'll go to Wolfgang and I believe you picked up some scales from a monster back in Voxstrom, yes?
Sure did.
Could I acquire some of them?
What for?
Yeah, what for?
What for?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Albert.
It's Albert.
Everybody knows.
He's my
me.
lover. No.
Frankly, I think you both could do better.
Rude.
That does hurt.
Power's working on a bit of a project for me, and I need to acquire
You see
different.
Wolfgang start to kind of like...
I need items that correspond to elements. And
I'm really sorry I asked. Yeah, sure, here, take them out. Okay.
You require some white dragonelle scales.
even though I'm in town, just like test it out. I'm gonna.
Place a couple in there. You speak the command word. Across the edge of this chest, runic glyphs course through, and you open it back up. Nothing's in there.
What's the command word?
Where's the other box?
Powder.
Pala has it.
But Professor, do you need anything about Earth? I have this sand. I didn't know what it was going to be used for.
Is that sand damage?
Sand. I mean,
Because
technically,
it's coarse.
It can, well, but it can also.
Shut up!
everywhere.
Shut up! Shut up!
God, kill me. I mean, that's psychic damage as far as I'm concerned.
You said elemental.
Star Wars.
I would say
Good
with
little-
enough sand created, I do believe it can actually generate lightning when it's blown at high capacities.
Cool.
So I would consider it a very low mark into lightning.
There's water in the lake if you need it too.
You're looking for elements that hurt.
Yes.
Was that you telling him to go jump in a lake? Because that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Acid,
Into the drink.
poison,
Yeah.
Good to the trick.
and things of that nature.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps for lightning and thunder, I can just try and stuff Kylus in.
You see a flash on the
Piece
box.
by piece, let's do it.
And a little bit of vapor extending outside of the box. There's a note inside, folded. Excellent start. I understand you're heading north. If you can grab some snow from the Frost Wilds, that would be helpful.
Excellent. The quest is on.
Just pack snow in there.
Game's afoot.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's quickly becoming one of my favorite items. All right. Yes.
I'm going to talk to Frognand about something.
Friday.
After I buy a nice pair of boots. How much does that cost me?
Just a nice pair of boots.
Yeah. Like, you know, boots I could wear.
I can't.
Not like to a nice event, but like, you know,
Oh, okay.
that are like
Yeah.
sturdy and
Okay. Yeah. Well rugged. Probably comes out to like looking nice and functional. 2 gold.
2 gold? Sure, fantastic. Alright.
Not a lot of people can afford those.
Well, I can.
Can afford what?
Y'all are rich.
Boots.
Y'all are rich in this world.
So I-
made for.
Hey, Frogdan.
Whoa, nice boots.
Thanks.
Oh my
Thanks.
god.
Sorry, I'm a little delirious. I've been working all day with Paula.
Speaking of working with Paula, I wonder, you up to try to make something for me?
Am I ever?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
I am ever.
You are ever. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to take these boots, and I take out my Pegasus feather, and this feather, combine them. I don't know how that works, but
Okay.
can you do that?
So
Talk to your lady friend Paula. see
I'm
if
in the
she'll
middle
help
of
you.
making your spear right now.
Sure.
It's going really well. She wrote a
Excellent.
nice recipe for me and everything like that. This one seems a little more complicated.
I have a feeling we got a lot of travel time in our near future.
Yeah,
I'm thinking while we're on the boat,
yeah,
try our hand at it.
yeah.
But
So,
while you're with Paula, maybe see if she can get you started on
Oh.
that path.
of course. You know what might actually help a little bit? Would you be able to convince Rangwin to give up her boots that fly?
Give them up.
Well, not permanently, but just because it'll be nice to be able to use one as a model.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And then try to base the other. I mean, because I have the ways to make myself fly. If you want some really cool, like, black stars on your boots, I could probably put those on.
Is that just like a cosmetic thing?
No, definitely not.
No, definitely not.
Flying above
I'm
the
out
clouds.
here for some reason.
You're
but
not in this episode.
there's something about imbuing my ability to fly into an object that I think might just be a little tougher. It might be easier if I could at least spend some time studying her boots.
Sure, I'll ask her.
I will also say, in terms of acquiring recipes as well, if you spend time breaking down a magical item and destroying it, you immediately learn the recipe to make said item.
No.
Doesn't speed up the process of making the item, but it guarantees the success of making it, assuming time and money is spent.
No.
It's more for if you have magical items that you're like, I don't need to sell this and I'm not using it.
I don't know. Can you remake them?
Over time.
Give me about a
Sure.
month.
No.
It takes a while.
Okay,
Just something to note for like lower level stuff.
for you, anything.
Attaboy.
These are really cool boots.
They were expensive as hell.
Yeah?
I mean, no, but for boots, they were pretty pricey. The most expensive boots I've ever bought.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Well,
get it.
that's not true either.
I was about to say.
Most expensive boots I've bought recently.
Okay. You got it, dude.
Thanks. And again, you can. Do you need me to get Rangwin's boots? I'll get her boots.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't think I might need them per se, but the more shenanigans we play on our friends, the more I have fun.
You take my boots.
Cool.
I
I'll
take
see
your
what I
balls.
can do then. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that
Fair
one.
trade.
I have no intention of getting those boots now.
All right.
Look at what they need to mimic even a fraction of our
God, I want to fucking murder you.
Over the course of about 6 days, your manor is acquired. Work still needs to happen on it for sure, but the prospect of what might be capable, just so much thigh in my periphery. And it catches me off guard every time.
I looked, but I didn't want to look too low.
I am wearing my underwear.
So much thigh.
Sure you are, champ.
And I'm just like, I'm trying to not look.
Don't mistake the forest for the trees, baby.
Just
You're
he's hiked
so
up his
red.
robe. He's hiked up his robe all the way up to
Yeah.
Bring the camera down.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Trying to breathe.
Tune
And follow us
during
on
the break
TikTok.
More hot thigh action.
Yeah. The beginnings of a beautiful manor and property is presented before you. Atrodane doesn't exactly jump in immediately, seeing as there isn't any customers at the moment. But your
Hire a marketing director.
Cameron.
I spend how much? A couple hundred gold to
Bucks.
bucks gold in an attempt to advertise for our new bar.
Okay. Do you have a name?
200 gold. Yes, we do.
The Obsidian Fortress.
No.
Oh, wasn't it the Obsidian Manor? Did we talk about that?
Yeah,
We're talking about the name of the
we were
bar,
throwing
though,
things
right?
around.
Tavern.
We'll
The
get
manor can have a name as well, as can... the Red Cogs were super boring with their place. They simply named it the Factory, and it is a factory.
What if we call our tavern the Whispering Winds?
I think
Sounds like a
Wolfgang
fart.
had a name
I
in
did?
mind.
did.
Can we get
I
something
thought
a little
that's
more
what
like
you were gonna
like
say.
lively and
Oh, I was gonna say something
Fun
stupid.
sounding.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I thought you
Cheers?
actually had something.
Should we name it Cheers?
no, that's
Frogs
no, that sounds like
Mans.
Shenanigans and
What about the Dancing Winds?
Dancing Winds does sound a little more
Dancing
fun.
Winds.
How
a good
about-
one.
Like
That's
that.
good.
Albert's Place.
I don't like that, Albert.
Yeah, Albert.
Sorry.
We get our own room.
It's a bit vain,
in the
if
place,
you ask
right?
me.
So the manor itself is completely separate from the tavern, and the manor's fucking huge. Furniture needs to be put in there. It needs to be dusted. It needs to be like kept. But yeah, you all have your own rooms just within the tavern. There's dining halls. There's a massive kitchen.
In the manor.
It is a manor.
What if we called it Whirlwind Tavern?
Oh, I like that.
That's not bad.
That's
What was
good.
the other one?
Dancing winds.
Dancing
That's
Winds.
not bad either. Let's talk about this in further when we're not boring other people.
On our
about
break?
it.
Yeah, alright,
Yeah.
I
sounds
like
good.
it.
Well,
Whatever
if
it
we're gonna
ends
have
up
dancing,
being.
maybe we should call it the Dancing Winds.
He,
You could dance in a whirlwind.
damn, these are all great points.
Whatever it ends up being, you advertise for it appropriately.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I would
spent
also
200
like
gold
to
on
dump
Okay.
way too much money into
I
my
think we
room.
should spend at least 10 more minutes role-playing the name of this tavern.
Is that what you think, Albert?
Yes.
I've never had my own room before that I get to decorate, so I'm gonna like go ham and just.
Yeah,
Ooh, nest is nesting.
yeah, I'm dumping a lot of gold into my room.
Victoria can do whatever she wants with our room.
Oh.
Damn, they bunking up.
I'll 3D print
This
you
is
what Iron's
new.
gonna look like.
Want a 3D holographic model?
I mean,
Question.
mine's a library with a bed.
Yeah. Every wall, no wall has wallpaper. It's just shelves for books.
Can my room be across from Nesta's?
If
That's
you're both okay with
Sure.
that.
Creepy.
Did we all just run upstairs and like ran off? This is my
Yeah,
room!
everyone's just getting just.
I'm putting those glow in the dark stars like everywhere.
This really is your first room.
Ooh, 90s.
Oh, yes.
Whatever room is at the highest point.
Wait, I want that. A wizard needs a tower.
Yeah, sounds like you should get your own.
I can also say you're not locked into, like, there's still a lot of yard and garden. Like, you can build off of this property as well. There will be a certain point where there's too
Build
much.
your tower.
I'm
But
just
you
gonna
could
kill
build a
Kyle's
tower.
Poison.
Even
I'm gonna help.
I'm your best friend.
Not anymore.
now you're my new
Do you wanna roll
dead
for it?
best friend.
Alright, let's go for it.
Just
Roll,
throw it out here.
roll,
Ready,
roll,
and-
roll.
That's a 4.
A
and-
4 and a 2, you roll!
Yeah.
The wizard secures his tower.
Be down with the peasants.
Are we the peasants?
In the manor?
She's a little
manor.
princess.
You haven't figured that out yet? That's what he thinks of us?
I'm a fucking princess.
Yes, you are, Albert. You're the prettiest princess of the ball.
Pretty, pretty princess. Everyone says so.
That's true.
You do take
I've heard
such
it
good
on-
care of your being.
On the
Thank
streets.
you.
Anyways.
After securing your rooms and then kind of realizing it needs a lot of help, you spend your time acquiring individuals to work, maybe prettying up the place a little bit before you leave, talking with designers about how you want it set up beforehand.
I got a room guy.
6 days pass.
No, you don't.
You acquire a +1 spear.
Already in my inventory.
Perfect.
I'm long resting because I have exhaustion.
I will say, Nesta, before the end of that very first day, Zeke does come to say goodbye in the evening.
Mm-hmm. It is sad.
It's a lot of him just
Oh,
just really holding back whatever manly tears are inside him.
oh my god.
Um,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
he holds up the scroll. If anything happens, I will use this.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I mean, you know me. I'm a moon mama. Not a mama, sorry. I'm a moon
God, I hope
fan.
not yet.
No, not yet, no.
I
What I'm
just
trying
found
to
out
say,
I'm a father. I
what
know
I'm
what
trying
it
to, you're not a grandfather, I promise.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, I look at the moon a lot. Maybe
Oh my god.
if you look at the moon too, we can
Oh no.
we can know that we're both looking at the moon.
I like that very much.
Okay, fucking fightful over here.
Somewhere out there.
Theater kids.
He kind of takes you in for a
Oh,
big hug in that
God.
moment. Just... If she was here, looking at you now, your mother would be very proud.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna disappear into a forest.
Stay safe.
Can I run into him on my way back from the forest? He's going and I'm coming.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because your room is right across the hall.
No, because it's the first day.
It's the first day.
So I would've
He's leaving
been-
the very
yeah.
first day, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near.
Albert.
Hello.
Hi.
Good to see you, Zig. Where are you going?
I'm...
Disappearing into the sunset, are we?
I mean, the sun's setting that way. I'm going this way, but... The romance is there, I guess, yes.
All right, well, don't let any bandits get you, eh?
Hey.
Hey,
Okay, I won't.
hey, take care of yourself, okay?
You too.
No wonder Hal's never opened up to him.
Bye, Dad.
Bye. Albert.
Adios, muchacho.
I don't know much.
Do you remember
Sí,
our
claro.
touching moment from 5 minutes ago?
Is it a painful question?
What's up?
'Cause you look
I-
It's all been
so
pretty
dead.
painful.
No, I just remembered that I wanted to have a conversation with Zeke. I just remembered that there's something I need to talk
Okay.
to him about.
I'll say you catch him, you know which, boat he's getting on before he heads on out, and you stand there patiently. He does approach. He just has this look of confusion on his face.
Everything all right?
Albert was freaking me out, but, what did you need?
Yes, I had just a couple of questions about the sigils.
Yeah, maybe we should...
Yes.
He kind of moves you to a bit of an alleyway nearby. A little more quiet, though there is still bustle within
Yeah.
the entrances and exits of this space.
There's a detail that's been bothering me, or at least I want to put things together. So when these sigils were made by this Rylan, yes, they were made and given out.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you know who they were given out to when he first made them?
I mean, all of us acquired one at one point or another, though we weren't brought all together. Part of the deception was to root out who was the enemy amongst our group. He claimed there were only two, the one he was gifting to us and the one that he carried.
Right.
He never carried one.
That's right.
I personally didn't find out there were more until Doubledown and Alana eventually found me and told me what was going on.
I see. So did Victor start with one?
He did, yes.
That's what bothers me. Is that Victor started with one, but we saw a memory of Victor dying by Dagaldoria's hand, yet his simulacrum had a sigil.
I'm not the smartest person here. Does a simulacrum count as you? Would that be a strange bypass?
Knowledgeable that I am, I'm not too focused in the finer details of the arcane arts. Perhaps as a colleague or two at Tripsworth, I could ask about it.
Might be worth it. I'm not... The closest I get to magic is... and the sword I swing.
Yes.
This ring helps too.
Well, I was... yes, curious if you had any other details in that regard, but
Not a lot of people gave me finer details. I had a very particular role.
right.
Critical.
I killed people usually, so.
Yes, that's makes sense. Zeke, I do wish you safe travels.
You as well. Watch over my girl, okay?
Absolutely.
You two are in this together.
Yes, yes, we are.
All right. Let's get out of this alleyway. It's flashing back.
Yeah, yes. All right.
He puts his hands out, gives you a shake, jumps onto his small little boat, opens up a sail, and catches some wind. Heading kind of east by southeast.
Kind of watch him sail out, and then
He sits down, lights a lantern, hangs it. Seems to be getting comfortable.
I'm gonna immediately run and go find Wolfgang.
Punches you in the face.
It's supposed to be a door opening.
That was abrupt.
Do you still have that crystal? May I?
Sure.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna.
You flash back into the moments of Pick Willowleaf's final moments on this plane of existence.
I want to hyper focus on Victor
Okay.
and
So,
see.
well, so here's the interesting thing. It's POV, and it's
Yeah.
Victor's POV.
Hmm.
So it depends on what you're looking for. If you're trying to like focus on hands,
I'm looking for if there's any sort of. So I'm seeing from him. Do I feel what he's doing?
no, the only sense in there is sight and
Is
sound.
sight and sound. Okay.
Put on an Oculus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, essentially.
I'm looking for if there is any sort of like resonating light or something that I see from like coming from his chest from like his lower division.
Sure. Okay.
I'll play this shit on repeat if I have to.
Sure enough. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
After like 10 minutes, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna go. You hold on to it.
Victoria goes with you.
16.
Tactical
16.
I can't tactically percept.
It's hard to note. You keep feeling that urge to tear your vision to a new area that you want to look at, and realize you move your head, but all the sight is centrally focused on the vision that is currently at play for you. You don't notice any magical energy that has been sparked is probably coming from the fucking spells he's casting, fighting one of the strongest people on this plane of existence. Or used to be.
Past tense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll.
I'm gone.
Yeah. No one is in the room with you anymore.
Well, give that to him later. This is a problem.
All right. Anything else anyone would like to do?
Leaving day.
Leaving day.
Night before. Montage. Drinking.
Hell yeah.
Got the booze for the tavern.
We'll talk a bit about that because you do have to source alcohol from someone.
I roll the kegs in while like running on top of them.
The most expensive liquors that Lumensa has to offer.
What's the liquor that makes you breathe fire?
I think
Wyvern's blood? No.
no, it wasn't Wyvern's blood. It was. I'd have to look at my notes.
That one though.
Okay.
Yeah, we got that.
It was a special cocktail down in Box.
One
that
gold
one.
per
Okay.
cocktail.
I would like sage the place, you know.
Oh yeah, breaking out all the crystals.
Oh, I'm
Blasts
playing
of
the
air
yachting.
blowing away from me.
Good old Al,
Beautifully.
of course. All right.
Lovely. Well done.
Breaking in the manor on the evening of the 5th day.
Oh, I'll break it in.
Day number 6.
Get your bed.
Break that motherfucker quick.
You all proceed to the Beacon Light Skyport. Thank you.
Sky Point.
My
For the
brain.
record, I would have
Snowpiercer.
gone there first,
All right.
before all these people.
I'm sleeping off a hangover.
You would have seen eventually, if you were there first, you would have seen the Snowbreaker make landing.
Right.
You would also see a number of other vessels take off, who have been sitting there for a long time, delayed for deliveries or transportation.
Speaking
Do
of
I
which-
notice anyone leaving who looks familiar?
Roll a perception check.
3.
3. Nah. You're kind of looking around and you think you spot someone, and then whew, Snowbreaker, wow! Catches your eye.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Right.
As it gets pulled to a stop at the wire it caught, you just see standing over the edge, white-furred monkey, grease across his face, just waving at you.
He doesn't know me, though.
Fuck.
He's waving at the
That
people.
was not wholesome at all.
Aw.
He just kind of hops off and he's just like, okay, here we go.
Excuse me, little monkey man.
Aye.
How much for passage on your vessel?
Well, I'm afraid we're going to be all booked up. We're doing a special passage for high clientele.
Well, I'm pretty high myself.
That sounds like a personal choice.
Not that kind. I just mean fluting and whatnot. You should let me on.
I mean, we are on a lighthouse really high up, so I guess that works too.
Look, I don't want to alarm you, but we're friends, and you should let me on your ship.
None of us are up here with you.
Roll the persuasion check at disadvantage.
That extra disadvantage.
If I could, I would.
Minus
Elven
5.
accuracy disadvantage.
Elven.
Doesn't exist in this setting.
Yeah, because I hate that ability.
10.
10.
With a 2, you rolled a fucking 10?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Persuasion, I have +8.
I'm not really the one who makes that short. You're going to have to talk to our captain. Ivory! Stepping up over the edge. Large hat on. Vest on. Gun at his side. Hey! You bothering my crew?
No, not at all. I'm just looking for passage.
Why shouldn't we? We got a group who's coming on here. They're special.
I myself am very special.
In terms of gold, how special are you?
They, I'm about
Pulls up inventory sheet.
200 gold special.
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty special. But you play well with others?
Sure do.
Is anyone looking for you?
No, sir.
Roll a deception check. Not a disadvantage.
24.
24.
Most charismatic rogue.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
Expertise in everything.
All right. You play nice with the others. Everything will be fine.
Yes, sir.
I will need that 200 gold.
Here you go.
Takes the
You
200
just
gold.
waited 5 minutes to come aboard with
That
us.
would have been free.
I'll take the money where I can.
I'm trying to be as sneaky as possible so people don't think.
Working.
I love all of this. This is great.
It's working.
When we do make our way down to the skyport, I want to look for Victor's ship that he arrived on.
Just to note, it is the 28th of the Dragonwrath moon, 2 days before a new moon ritual should be performed.
Get ready, bitches.
It's not the naked one?
It's not the
That's the boring one.
It's never boring.
Yeah, it's never boring.
Pretty boring. I almost fell asleep last time.
You weren't. Whatever.
All right. Eventually, the rest of the party approaches, and you were looking for the ship that,
Victor came.
yeah, the Goat Man. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
3.
3. The Snowbreaker! You find your ship.
Ooh.
And Cable's there.
Cable!
Hi! He comes running over, does a little cartwheel on the way. One of his bits of equipment falls on the ground. He's like, ah, shit.
I'll pick him up and spin him around before I can pick it up.
Flies into the sky.
Do we see
All right.
Albert?
Huh?
Do we see Albert?
Yeah, Albert's there. He's currently talking with Avery.
I see him and our friend Albert.
We definitely can't let him on the ship.
Oh shit! I mean, he just paid for passage.
I guess we can let him on the ship then.
Why did he pay for?
He's with us.
He's with you.
Yeah.
Why didn't you fucking say that?
Well, he should pay, definitely.
You should pay.
Yeah.
Well, he's already paid.
Well, we
Avery's not about to give back that money.
Yeah.
he kind of owed us one, and so we figured like all the inventory that Kyle's destroyed, maybe the money could make
Let's
up for
not
that.
bring that
I mean,
up again.
technically that
Let's-
was already
let's-
covered, but who knows?
Mr. Nan.
Where's
Are
that?
those the special people you were talking
Oh
about?
my god, Al.
Yeah, right down over there. I heard tale that they're apparently called the Obsidian Winds now, though it does seem like they're missing one. Intelligence check? Nope, he doesn't figure it out.
Those pieces did not come together.
He
Seeing,
rolled a 9.
seeing Avery, I'm gonna head towards him.
He, eventually the oh my god, ramp is laid out for you all to approach, and he comes walking down. A number of his crew start loading things off.
We recognize these people from before?
These are all people you are familiar with.
Give us each of their names, please. No, I'm kidding.
The married woman
Pakta,
still on board.
Elevere, Lask, Jeffrey, the engineer.
Jeffrey!
Yeah.
I love
And
Jeffrey.
and Sim,
All right.
that the little automaton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, who's been traveling around.
Octa, Lask,
I'm gonna go
Sim,
find Sim.
Elevere?
Elevere, yeah. Elevir and
Lask?
Lask.
Lask, I wrote busk.
Lask. A stocky dwarven woman.
Yeah, Sim's
who
my
you-
best friend.
Who's usually High Point. She's usually up in like the crow's nest looking out. Everyone kind of gives you a nod and a friendly smile as you come through, though Sim does come rolling on through on a singular wheel now.
Fixed.
Hi everyone.
Oh, Sim.
Hello, Sim.
Buddy!
You seem to have gotten a little upgrade.
Cable did wonders on me.
Oh. You look amazing.
You speak common so well now.
I picked it up pretty fast.
Yeah.
Neat language. Lots of different ways to mess it up, though.
Yes, it is rather obtuse
It's
sometimes.
tough. Mhm.
I'm Albert.
Hi, Albert. My name's Sim.
Highwayman.
Nice to meet you, little robot.
I was listening to that today.
That's all. Just introducing myself.
And we'll just start to roll away from you.
Right, can we get the fuck out of here?
So, do you know where we're headed?
Who are you talking to? I need to know. Sim rolled away.
Avery.
Avery, Captain.
He kind of finishes shaking hands with you, and last I heard you were just calling me in.
Yeah, let's find Wolfgang. He has the.
Hey, Wolfgang.
I was right here the whole
We
time.
were just shaking hands.
So there's. We
Chest
should
hair's
start
a natural
with.
camouflage.
We should start with this. So, a lot has happened in the past month,
Give or take.
give or take.
I don't think it's been a full month, but we're damn near close.
Time's weird,
Yeah.
as I've heard before. In the process, we have fought a lot of different things, had some ups and downs. We formed a guild. We're the Obsidian Winds now.
Yeah, I heard I was the base for a little while.
Okay, you already heard about that.
Yeah, Nesta called.
Right, I knew that. Okay. How do you feel about that, pal?
Being part of the Obsidian Winds.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pay.
Pay what?
You're gonna have to pay a lot of money.
Like what?
Well, you all seem to get a bit of an upgrade.
He should be paying us.
Fat chance, little man.
Oh.
Let's see. I think 50K
Kill
to
him and
start.
take his ship.
What's that now?
50K to start.
50K what?
Gold.
Okay, about that.
About that.
What's your second offer?
Don't have one.
All right.
You can purchase traversal on my ship, but if you want me to work for you, you better pay at least half the price of what I paid for this fucker.
How about we do this trip and we talk about it on the way?
We'll talk about it on the way.
It seems like something we might do.
Maybe you can sweeten the pot.
I think we have already. You do have our friend upgrading that engine of yours.
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember
I do believe
Kylus.
that was already part of the deal. and completely paid off.
Things worked out quite well for you, didn't they?
Almost perfectly.
Too well.
Too well.
Excuse me.
Good to see you, Catalyst. I'm going to have fun with you on this trip.
Oh, I'm not. At all.
Some barrels are rolled off. They seem to be dropping off. A bit of a small shipment here.
Rengwin's barrels.
That's where they're all coming from. Falling out of the sky.
It's like Donkey Kong.
Couple hours pass, but you guys are on the ship, rolling back around with the thunder engine kicking in, taking off.
Did we just break the sound barrier?
It's cooler this way, but no.
We drove through a wormhole. We're there.
No time has passed. All right.
Can I go down into like the thunder engine room, and as it's like going off, I just open the box and just.
Okay. I see what you're going for. You stand there for a little while before you hear a, "Can I help you?" As you swing around, it's Jeffrey. Something gonna come out of that box, or?
No, I'm hoping something will go into the box. It's a silly idea, but I thought with the thunder engine in motion that maybe residual thunderous energy would come out and I could put it into the box.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, if you're looking for residual energy, though, give me a sec. And he kind of goes off, kind of skirting behind the engine a bit. You kind of hear him rustling around and bits of metallic pipes clanking together before he's, got it. He kind of squeezes back through, and he holds out this kind of snapped wrench. It's like, one time one of the receptors just kind of popped like crazy when I was working on it, snapped this thing in half. Might have something in there. I'm not using it. No one's going to buy that shit.
Yeah, sure. I'll try anything to get a start. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Of course.
One man's trash.
Well, that's really just it, ain't it?
I'll say the command word.
Which is?
I don't know yet.
We're working on
Go,
it.
go, go!
We're workshopping. All right.
Go magic box!
Bippity boppity
Bippity boppity box.
bippity boppity box.
Bibbidi bibbidi bop.
Let's say
Bippity
it's
box.
express.
Express.
That's cool.
After I say that, I'll...
Well, I'll be. Well, that's pretty neat. Where's it going?
A friend of ours that runs a magic shop.
Oh, I'll be.
Yes, I'm collecting pieces of different elemental types to work on a particular magic item.
You want some acid?
Yes, please. Oh.
For the love of God.
Talking
yes.
in game or
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, if you happen to have some on hand.
But yeah, I got a rag that's wiped up a little bit of it.
Oh.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I'll come and get it from you tomorrow. I
He's
can only
not
send
worried about
once a
it.
day.
Oh
Acid
yeah, not a
rag.
problem. I mean, this is gonna be a long trip.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Of course. Anything can help you stay. All right, get out of my thunder engine.
Yes, quite.
Gotta do some work on it.
Yes. Good day.
Constant maintenance. Cable.
That's really good.
Correct.
That was a good crash.
Thank you. I'm falling apart. As Avery is taking everyone off into the sky.
Before we take off, I do want to summon Oz.
Sorry.
Sorry. I just
Oh
remembered.
yes, Oz. Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
You're right.
I'll kind of move to the front of the ship. But we're leaving. Did you find anything out back home?
I found out a bit of information. Asking about. I attempted to avoid your father.
Fair enough.
But sounds like there was an odd anomaly out in. Directions are interesting. How do you describe
Up, down,
that?
left, right?
Yeah. There was an odd anomaly out in the upper left diagonals. That works for now.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Kylas knows exactly what he's talking about, or at least the direction that he's
He
referencing.
lives in a 2D plane.
Within that area, a strange cloud type anomaly, apparently. I didn't get much more information than that, but not like a storm cloud.
That's where all the farts go.
Yes, Albert.
Why are you here? Private conversation. An anomaly that he needed the military for.
It appeared to be potentially dangerous. People going in and disappearing.
Interesting. How close to the portal near the city?
Very far. It was quite some time traveling. Catching a few slipstreams on the way.
All right. I was hoping for more, but that'll do.
It was tough. Though it does seem like things are calming down in the city.
That's good.
You may be home sooner than you think.
I certainly hope so. This place is fun, but I do need to go home at some point. But off you go.
Everyone's slowly gravitating towards the scene. Master, I await your word. Flying off. Off into the sky. Avery, captaining the ship. You nearby. Alright, you want to tell me where the fuck we're heading?
I would love to.
North.
Do you remember where we crashed?
I try to not, but
Could you get us there?
I'd really rather not, but
So, the closest... I mean, how far were we out when we crashed? From my home.
Away from your home?
Yeah, we were...
A couple
that's
days.
Yeah,
At
so...
least.
I mean, we go to my home. That's more walking, much more walking for us to get to where we need to go.
Sure.
And I don't think
You want me to land on the side of mountains?
you did it once before.
There was an emergency scenario.
Yeah.
If we're careful, I might be able to cushion our fall by the time we get there.
Of a skyship?
I could do it on a small scale. I'll put my brain to it. See how I can make it large scale by the time we're there.
And what is the closest skyport aside from Necropsia? Yeah, exactly.
There ain't one.
I've got these fancy boots. I could fly down.
We
I
could
mean,
just
that's a good point.
I
take
could
off.
carry
You
you.
don't even have to land. We could just jump.
Done it once before.
That works for y'all. Should be fine by me.
I'll work on your boots right now.
Okay, that's 1, 2, possibly 2. Can she even... I mean, maybe if you just fall and then pop your wings at the last second.
Yeah, I can carry someone too.
That
I
sounds incredibly
1,
dangerous
2,
and fun.
3,
I could skirt lower to the ground as
4.
well, make the fall not as big.
Okay.
You just rage before you hit the ground.
You want me to jump out of...
That'd be something to see, wouldn't it?
That would be something.
Jumping off into this is such a stupid idea.
I could hold you in my arms.
Maybe we
We've
could
been in
shrink
the
you.
air for days. Why are you still dressed like that, Rangwin?
Oh shit! That makes no. What are you doing? You're totally different. What?
It's a long
Anyways,
story.
sorry. I
Special
just
ability.
probably shouldn't have outed you like that, but
Magic.
it's just us.
Yeah,
now.
fair enough.
Not cool, Wolfie.
You don't
Maybe-
even know how uncool that is. Okay? You can't just go around outing me like that in front of people, okay? That's not okay, Wolfgang. And she huffs away.
Pogta, I'm gonna have you take over steering.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could shrink Wolfgang, make him.
I could do that.
Absolutely not.
Maybe could carry you.
Well, then we could shrink
Yeah.
the professor.
I'll carry you like a wee babe.
I still have a.
I'll need your shirt off
Pegasus
though when I do
feather.
it.
You couldn't handle it.
Also, do you
I could. I
do
could
you
just
know Featherfall?
hold you by the chest.
No, I was planning on trying to magnify some of my other spells.
But do you know Featherfall?
No,
Okay.
She's so mad at you.
I've been looking for it.
There. If it's completely necessary, I can get us all off the ship. But let's just cross that bridge when we come to it. All right?
Does it involve going into the ring?
No, it does not. You're never getting in there.
I don't want to go in that ring.
He invited me in the
There's
ring.
probably all kinds of gross stuff in there.
Oh, more than you can imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
An infinite supply of whiskey, last I saw.
And plums, apparently.
Plum whiskey too. If you ask nicely.
Doesn't sound
Interesting.
appetizing.
And shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
It's kind of like a whiskey sour.
I think it's
So-
almost dinner time.
He can fly. She can kind of fly, mostly fly,
I can fly for a minute.
for 1 minute. Right? Albert can fly. Obviously, Kylus can fly.
I could make you fly.
Say what now?
So here's the kind of cool thing. Ever since we had our most recent battles, I've been feeling a little bit stronger. And so I think some of my spells that I learned recently, I could double them. Like, you and me. Or you and the professor, and Kylus could carry me like a baby.
Or I could carry you like a baby. I'm stronger than Kylus. He could probably not even lift you.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Those scrawny arms.
Yeah.
Could lift Atrodain just fine.
Oh, you're still here? Sorry. Okay. This jumping out of an airship
The camaraderie
idea
half of the show.
beginning to sound a little more attractive.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
But
let's
here,
just-
let's be honest though. Do you think I could survive if I just jumped?
so
I think that
only
that
one way
would
to find out.
honestly
No.
be the better way for you to do it.
No!
I think you should just go for it.
Oh my
I
god.
mean,
if
you were
we
just talking
stop
about how
and
strong
take
you
a
are.
moment and to measure the velocity and the height at which we're going.
We're not
All
doing
right.
that. No.
Wolfie,
Look, he
Pop your
said
head
he
in
was
his back
very,
pocket.
very
I'm
strong.
I'm invoking my
Look how many
leadership
potions we
role.
have.
I'm gonna say
I
no.
put my head up. All
All
right.
right, I agree with him.
The smart
so
one says no.
Don't kill yourself.
Okay. No,
So,
Kylus says no.
the smart one says
We
no.
are
Still-
very magical
I'm
and
still
capable.
doing the
We'll
calculations
find a
in my
way.
notebook.
No, we'll find a way to float you down.
I mean, his idea is good. I'm just more curious if I could survive it now.
yeah.
What if I punch you right before you hit the ground? Just kind of, fire that blood in you a little bit.
Well, your grandfather would probably do something to keep you alive if you were going to die
Right.
anyway.
That's true.
I mean, he couldn't save you from me, so
He knew you weren't going to kill me.
might have.
No,
He
you weren't.
does seem
Thinking
to...
about it more and more every day.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me three.
Long
He
ship
does,
ride.
he does seem to come out when you're in danger.
He does.
So unhinged. Get so much thigh again.
Stop looking at it.
It's just bing, right there.
Look at he slaps it every time.
Sorry,
Anyways, did you math it out? What's the deal? Can I survive it?
Absolutely.
Well,
But don't do
given all of the possible realistic values I can put into these variables,
Academic
God.
English. Okay, you cast
sail away.
academic
Yeah.
English on me.
And with that, we will go into our break.
Oh, man, what a chaotic
We made it.
jam.
We will come right back into a bit of time jumping. We're going to do maybe some random encounters, but we'll start getting into some traveling.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
I got dibs on the first roll.
We will see you guys here in a moment.
and shenanigans.
And
Shenanigans.
trick or treat.
Trick or...
I'm a professional.
Welcome, adventurers! Back from our break.
Your ears the whole time.
Hopping back
His ears
into...
are slowly turning into
Free them bad boys.
Free the ears.
I do like the hipster beanie though.
It's so good.
Honestly, I've always been a fan of a hipster beanie. I'm gonna bring it back.
The perfect hair coif coming out.
Yeah.
Coming back into Days of Travel. Who would like to roll?
I got it.
For okay. Random encounter. What's D10?
8.
8.
I was waiting for like 14.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
All right.
Our dragon friend's back. We're all gonna die.
About 3 days of travel begin to pass
On the
during
end
this
of the
time.
first
But there was a
night,
new
I would
moon.
love to send to my mama.
Oh, sure,
and
sure.
there's a new moon.
Yeah,
too.
that's a new man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In about 2 days, you'll want to do that.
I'd also need to
Hold up.
have her. I have to have some stuff with Nessa at some point in this trip.
Okay.
Or earlier than later.
So
We'll have it happen. on
I've
day
done
2.
a couple of things since we were preparing to leave. First of all, I've sent a couple spells into my spell storing ring, specifically dispel magic and a misty step. But
So long as you know, I'm happy.
Yep, great. I know. I also want to send it to my mama.
Send it to Mama.
Yeah.
All right. You've got 25 words.
Yeah. Well, I have about this many words.
Not many words, yeah.
Shout out to noobs.
It's a Philip.
Shout out
Yeah.
Noobs loves that.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, it's so confusing.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's like, I get it.
Hey mom, it's Frog. I'm coming home. I have the cure for Elizdrana. I'll be there in sometime. Less than a month.
3 words left.
Pushing
Lots to
capacity
say.
here. I'm off screen.
You missed it too. He was done.
Oh, it's so jovial.
As you feel the spell expend past you, there's no response.
I haven't confirmed my mentor's name with you in a while. I have Ilmirna written down. Do you have the same? Ilmirna, my drow mentor.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll send a message to Ilmirna.
Okay.
What's her name?
Don't worry about it.
Elmirna.
It's Frog. I'm coming home. My mom didn't respond to the message. What's going on at Hovel Hollow? 22. I don't need to.
Oh, you got 8 more.
Keep going.
Oh, I have 8 more. Damn. I have a cure, but I'm worried about you.
But I'm worried about.
But I'm worried. Let's end it there.
So hard to talk to a rock anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking to Nessa. He's sending the spell.
You
Is he?
feel the spell.
No, he's sending himself.
Mhm.
You're
Yeah.
sending now?
Yeah. They got some spell scrolls, and I scribed that shit.
As the spell expends past you, you're going to want to make that quicker. Hovel Hollow's been attacked. They're all stone now. Shit. It was your sister.
5 more words.
She started moving again.
Oh, because from your memory thing, it would shape things that it made into stone. Ooh, I don't
I'll
like this.
send again. My 3rd sending.
I was not expecting this to come out as soon as it did.
Uh-huh. I'll hasten the journey. I have a restoration. I don't know for how many. Once I'm there, I want to research the soul.
3 words left.
Can you help?
Move past Hovel Hollow. Go deeper down. I'm there with those who survived. I'll help in whatever way I can.
5 more words.
All right, good enough for me.
Ooh.
On our break, we never talked about how many basilisk fangs I could get.
What was it?
We never talked on the break about how many basilisk fangs I could get.
7.
7. Amazing. How much did that cost me?
Nothing.
Great.
Not concerned.
Okay. Changing my mind. I don't give a fuck about building him boots. Every second I have waking right now is trying to build petrification potions.
Okay. Are you proficient with alchemical supplies?
I'm not, but I have a good friend who might be.
Wow, he's avoiding eye contact with you.
With a good night's rest, I have a feeling he could be.
Yes. I will rest one night and I will take proficiency in alchemical tools.
We will come back to those moments.
I also, just so you know,
Okay.
have a bag of holding
Do you?
that has potions of watchful rest, so we can work through the night.
Okay. I'll say that doubles your proficiency
I
in
like how he instantly said we.
Notice.
Shirk
Notice.
my duties as soon as possible.
All right.
Quick question: what response do I get for sending the wrench and the rag through the box?
For both of those responses, more potency, please.
I have a plasma rag.
New moon?
New moon. What does your ritual look like?
So new moon is all about inner reflection and new intentions for the season. So we babushka up in layers and blankets.
It's all about covering.
And like eat cozy comfort food and it's all about coziness and just like feeling secure and safe and protected. And there's lots of
Pumpkin spice lattes.
pumpkin spice lattes.
The candles and incense of pumpkin spice and clove and
Living,
cinnamon.
laughing, living.
Oh my god. I
Oh
hate
my
this.
god,
Every
this is
day.
the worst.
And we have a snuggle party.
For the basic white
snuggle
girl
party.
moon.
Snuggle party on the top deck.
Snuggle. What is this?
Is this a new moon or
They're
a
beanbags
chewed
at
moon?
least.
If you know what I mean.
I don't get it.
Chewdy.
I just don't get it.
Chewdy.
Do I get anything from the Linares?
It's a turkey.
While you're,
Vague description. Do I get anything?
while you're doing this, Wolfgang's kind of like watching and trying.
Blessing, please.
You do receive your blessing. As you were on time,
you.
you have a D4 for all of your ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
If we buy into this,
Do I get anything
Do we get
for
it?
trying to do what she's doing?
You were
Are you-
attempting?
Yeah, I was like trying, but I'm trying to like, I'm like, I don't want anyone to see what I'm doing. It's
Sure.
even her. I'm trying to be like, okay, just put the cozy blanket over it. Pumpkin spice, no, like that kind of stuff.
Selectively choosing
Yeah,
what
but
parts
like,
of the ritual you
but
should or
I'm,
should
but
not
I'm
honor.
trying to do something. There.
Oh. It's like, what does that sound?
my
Cat.
coat.
Go ahead.
And he is being genuine about it, despite also being kind of like, no one's watching me. Okay, cool.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check at disadvantage.
Drink the pumpkin spice, man.
A charisma check, you said?
Yes, so whatever your charisma, 9.
Nice.
9. I'm feeling different.
And the boons are good for how long?
Until you have to perform your full moon ceremony.
Damn, half a month.
If I buy into this,
Mm-hmm.
no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, dude.
The fact that you use the
Forsake
phrase
all the
"buy into
gods."
this-
I just
Boy.
want. I
If
just
I
want
buy into it.
things.
For the
Yo,
record,
Lunaris, here's a platinum. What do I get?
for the record, Albert would be down for all of this.
I'm just like honored that you guys like partake.
Oh, he doesn't partake with everyone.
Oh.
He like looks at himself in the mirror at one point. He's like, no.
But unlike these guys,
Oh,
he
you were
doesn't
there for the
respect-
new,
doesn't
the
expect
full moon
anything in
ritual.
return.
I was there for the cuddle party, and I'll be there for the new moon ritual.
Sim does join you as well.
Thank you, Sam.
Of course. I am faithful.
Where's my hug?
I thought she was talking to the robot. No,
Oh my
no,
God.
she
It's a
wasn't.
cuddle puddle. Cuddle puddle.
Cuddle
puddle.
Cuddle puddle. We all cuddle.
Professor Lay, everyone's laying out.
As the first of the autumnal moon presents itself.
What does the
I still
autumnal
have your
look like?
beard.
Once it eventually appears, it is a dark orange.
Eventually it is.
Spooky dooky autumn.
Mm-hmm. Autumn is in the air, and the leaves will begin to fall soon.
How the gentle wind.
Would you be willing to let me use the plasma rag?
Yeah, give it to you. I don't give a shit.
Dominic, plasma rag's lightning.
Plasma rag is lightning, yes.
Okay, I send that to Paula.
Into the third day.
Into the third day.
Into the third day.
I imagine that item is then used and no longer.
Yes.
Recoverable.
Yeah. Goodbye, plasma rag. I never used you.
And I'm assuming that's the same response as the rag of acid.
I imagine
The
not.
the rag absorbed acid. It like cleaned up a spill.
Okay.
The plasma rag is a magically enchanted item that applies lightning to a weapon.
So
I would not be giving it to you if that was the case.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this should be actually a good item for this. That's why I gave it to you. 'Cause
Yes.
That bullshit cleanup rag.
Quick question, because I've also recovered my luminescence from the city guard.
Yes. Anyone who had luminescence that was confiscated
Oh shit! I
has
did
been
too.
recovered.
What
Yeah.
was mine?
I told you to keep it in your inventory because
I did, yeah.
don't
I
take
I
it
had
out.
one in the
Mine
ring,
was
and then I had
amethyst.
2 that got confiscated.
Yes, because that's what you took from her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I get back from Paula for sending the plasma rag?
I know this sounds impossible, but can you catch some lightning in a bottle?
Where's Zoop?
Zoop.
Soup.
From his one shot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, where's De Niro from Stardust?
They don't know about that one shot.
Yeah, we haven't heard that yet.
That one shot's not out to public.
The forbidden one shot.
just
Don't mention one shot.
create a zoop, man.
Good Zoop.
You guys don't want to watch that.
We have to air my one shot.
It
It
was-
would be like a private,
it
like
was-
a Patreon. You have to pay.
Yeah. It was.
We
Filmed
filmed
it
this.
out.
We filmed this like 2 months ago, and they refused to air it. Get in the comments.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You refused to air it.
The first thing you said, we ended the game, you got a Discord, and you're like, hey guys.
I don't really want to put this out there. It was a little too horny. I just can't.
It was a very horny
It was
one.
super unhinged. It was
Unhinged, Alex.
amazing.
What day of
Request
travel
to
are
watch
we
it.
on?
You're coming into the third day.
Noobs can't wait.
The day is calm and peaceful as the other two.
Love it.
And it ended that way. All right.
And it did.
It's a grade 8 so far.
As you all begin to rest and sleep.
How far am I on making any participation potions?
I am
It's going to.
helping.
It's still going to be a little while.
Okay. Am I halfway about day 3-ish, or am I not even halfway-ish?
Work.
What did I say? It was going to be an uncommon?
You said it
I
would
don't
take
think
a
you
week,
said
a
what
week
type
of
of-
work.
A week of work.
Okay.
So you're
So
you're
3
by
days.
the end of this evening, you'd be over halfway if you're using any of those
I'm
potions.
helping him as
Yeah,
well.
with his help.
You need to be proficient to even make this
I am
check.
proficient.
I know. So it's not speeding things up; it's allowing you to make the check.
Oh,
Gotcha.
you're not proficient?
Gotcha.
He's not proficient in
not-
alchemical supplies. He has the supplies. You have the proficiency.
Okay.
But if you're burning those potions, I'll move it even faster.
But which potions?
The Watchful Rest.
Oh hell yeah, I'm burning those.
If you burned 3 of those right now, you'd have 1 done.
Yeah, done.
Done.
Okay. No check necessary.
You will have to make a check.
Mr. Ned, I'd really like some sleep sometime soon. I understand that this is important, but we can't heal everyone at home.
I really wish you'd be on my side with this.
I am on your side, and I haven't slept quite some time. I need my beauty rest, Mr. Nand.
Boy, does he
It just
ever.
happened.
Shut up and drink your juice.
That's a good boy.
I would love to just at one point during the day just walk by Kylus and looking a little rough today, Kylus.
Still 10 times better than you, Phil.
You wish.
The toxic masculinity on this ship is just out of control. You're still Albert.
Are you still Albert?
Yeah, I'm still out. You guys don't know.
Is
what
Albert
kind
proficient
of-
with alchemical tools?
You don't know what kind of riffraff is about. I don't want to get discovered.
I told her we do, but that's fine. Yes, Albert, you're correct. We don't want to be discovered.
Albert, I need you to steal Mr. Nand away. I need just to break. Just 15
I'm
minutes.
making another. We're making another.
I don't know, Kylus. This feels like a selfless thing that you would really enjoy doing for other people.
Really, if you did this to me, I'd worship you, man.
Yeah, because you
Worship,
don't
say
already. Guess we know
That's a
what
good start, I
Kylus'
suppose.
wishes.
7.
Do you know what type of check you're making?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Can I assist
Tell me what
in any
tell me
way
what to
with this
do.
check?
Unless you're burning some magic, you can enhance ability, give him advantage.
I have equipped enhance ability.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You are at advantage.
Okay, what am I rolling?
It's a straight intelligence check. It's your ability to follow the recipes correctly.
4.
With
I thought
advantage?
you had a 7 beforehand.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
And my endeavor on this doesn't let me do any.
You're the supplier.
So really, it's him working, and I just give him shit.
Pretty much.
So you're sleeping just fine.
I mean, you're burning magic too.
Okay.
It doesn't kick. The potion turns
I've
into a brackish brown and black.
Literally never done this before.
Okay, that's okay. Try again.
Here's an IV drip this time. But on the end of the third day of travel so far, sleep takes you all.
That's it.
Here's another potion.
Before you even get a chance to drink it, you are pulled, coaxed
Oh, fuck.
into sleep. Awakening in blue and whites. The sky soaring above you and below you. Clouds dancing in the distance.
Dancing clouds.
Tavern. And sitting on a couch, floating in the sky, is your patron. Well, it has been some time since we've been able to chat like this.
He like ties his hair back. He's a little bit of a mess right now.
You look awful.
I feel awful as well. Hold on, just give me a minute.
You
It is
have as much time as you need in here, assuming I permit it.
as he says that, he kind of looks off to the side, and then the whites of his eyes go black for a minute.
Weird.
Just getting focused. Well, where were you when I asked for you during the tournament?
A little preoccupied. I did have to pull quite a heavy pull when you almost vaporized an innocent civilian.
Accidents happen.
Yes,
alright?
they do, and that's why I'm present. But it did take a bit of strain. I think I developed a wrinkle.
Did it? Yeah.
No, it didn't. It was fine. But I've been busy. I did come here with good news, Kylus.
Did you?
Of course.
Well, spit it out then.
Your homecoming is imminent.
Really?
We're ready for you to return.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Problem solved.
Your father took care of everything.
Thank you. Well,
Well.
before I do come home,
Mm-hmm.
a question for you.
Fire away. I'm an open book.
Kendra,
Mm-hmm.
why didn't you do what I asked?
I don't know what you mean.
I asked for his freedom from the Ifrit.
And I gifted it.
No, you didn't, Father.
How so?
He's still tied to them.
What he does with his freedom after I've given it to him is not my fault. If they want to hunt him down afterwards, gods know why. Doesn't seem that important.
Can I answer that check?
Absolutely.
Did I hear that right? That he's your father?
Yep.
Cool. Just checking.
Not that we know.
17.
31.
Fucking Jesus.
Get done, Todd.
There's always the chance I roll that nat 1, though.
I know.
It's always good to ask. It's hard to tell.
It always is.
Not much new there.
Yep. He claims otherwise.
And you would
Said-
believe him over me.
I've only ever asked you for 2 things. This was one of them. I need to know. Did you free him?
Roll a persuasion check.
Dirty 20. No. Wait, hold
Guidance.
on. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You need to understand something. What you wished for would alter a number of different fates.
So you didn't.
No, I didn't. The boy made his pact. He's with the enemy anyways.
Two things I've ever asked you for. 117 years. You can't do that. His eyes go black again.
Kylus, a wish is not made lightly.
That's why I've only ever made 2.
That's more than most people get in an entire lifetime.
You never answered either of them. She's still dead. He's still gone. You know what? It doesn't matter anyways. Send me back.
Why don't you come home at some point? We can talk about this in person.
I spent enough time at home. I think it's time I strike out on my own. I have some machinations in place. I don't want to see them through. Goodbye, Father.
Stand strong, my son. And storm clouds begin to covering through. Darkness takes you once more. You wake.
Hey, I didn't give you that potion for nothing, man. Chop chop, potion boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
Goodness. Some of us have drama in our personal lives.
Not that you could relate, but
Sorry, Mr. Nand. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Hey, just know, once you do this for my family, I'll do anything for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll start mixing.
So because I'm just the supply guy for doing the exact same thing,
exactly right.
can I simultaneously have been working on his winged boots?
I would say you have enough time
All right.
to just like gas him up with drugs and then.
Yeah,
Great,
so
yeah.
I am the Basilisk Fang and potion supplier for this guy, and I've been working on winged boots for this guy.
Okay.
At the same time.
I believe on day 2
Your
you were
face.
wanting to chat with someone.
Was I?
Nesta, right?
Nesta, I believe.
Not necessarily on day 2.
Okay.
We'll
then
probably
we'll
a
wait.
little more than halfway through the trip. I would probably want to have that talk.
Okay. We're going into the next bout of random encounter roll.
I don't got it.
I'll do it.
You rolled
I know.
your feet dream.
I
I'm
know.
rolling a 10,
D10.
6.
This is another repeat dream.
Oh, Bobby Dorn boards the ship.
That's why I'm still Albus.
Okay.
She goes,
That's why.
She goes, hey, Rangwin. Anyways.
All right. She can cry on you, I'm sure.
Okay. We move forward another
Wolfgang apologized to you at some
3
point on this trip.
days.
for outing
Question.
Answer.
Renwin
So I
wonders if he
know
really
Paula
knows.
said that
He's
I
really
needed
sorry.
some
It was incredibly genuine.
snow since I was going to the Frost Wilds.
Specifically from the Frostwild.
Specifically from the Frost Wilds.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we flying
You
above?
you know there is a magical enchantment placed on that land. It is permanently in frost.
Oh, are we in that space yet?
Let me see.
I don't think so. In our 25
No,
days of
at this
travel.
point, you guys are currently passing through the Serpent Pass Mountains. So it is mountains on your right, mountains on your left, cavernous
Here
floor
I
below
am.
you.
Okay.
Flying forward.
When we get into Frostwild airspace, there's something that I want to do.
Okay.
In the meantime, I do want to seek out Captain Avery.
Okay.
And I want to confront him about what there can be done to go faster. Why are we not using the arcane engine? What did something go wrong? Why do
I
we do
haven't had an opportunity to get my girl into a shop yet. In order to swap out that engine with something we've never really studied before, that's going to require a whole shop. I need to get this thing hoisted, tethered up, and take her apart.
I have money. I can pay you whatever we need. How can we get there
The
faster?
money is not the point. It's time. I haven't had the time to sit down.
Exactly. And time we don't have.
Right.
What can we do to get there faster?
Get a faster ship. I'm pushing her.
Okay, fine. How do we get a faster ship?
You hop off, and you figure it out. That or I detour all the way to Tonkton.
No, it's not an option.
Then you're stuck with me, kid.
Okay. I'll
I wish I could do more. I really do.
yeah, I'll enhance ability his navigation. What is that, wisdom?
I mean, it depends on the check you're making, but sure.
Yeah. how to triangulate with the stars and
Sure.
It's wisdom, survival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is enhanced.
Oh.
All right. As you guys begin to come out of that mountain range, some bad weather begins to approach. Dark clouds are starting to form.
What time of day did we clock that?
This is around probably like 3:30 in the afternoon. This would be on the 4th of the autumnal moon.
There's no sign of it the night before.
No. No, it honestly seems to kind of be coming out of nowhere.
What direction is it coming from?
It is traveling from the west. So west to the east.
Okay. I will spend some time on deck just
Okay.
to
Upset
be in the
Daddy.
storm. Maybe.
Lightning begins to strike and spark, but only from the right. and what you think is a lightning bolt, something comes flying through. I need you two to roll me perception checks because you have the highest perception.
That's one.
Oof.
23.
23. Falling out of the sky is a person. Catapulting to the ground.
I was like looking in the other direction.
You're like, weird, lightning there, but no lightning. Oh god, I hit the mic. Flying through. Additionally, almost immediately after that, a person flying towards them.
Did I get any sort of...
Guess we'll mind our business and keep going.
I'll say with your roll, you can roll an insight check.
People fall from the sky all the time.
This isn't special.
Totally.
In fact, there's a bard that wrote about it. He wrote a book called Stardust.
Neil something or
Yeah.
other.
I think there was some
Glenn's
comments
uncle.
about it.
Tactical insight.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The person who flew, who streaked by initially,
You're out of the camera.
looked like they were completely unconscious. Eyes closed, they were just flying forward. The person running behind them had like an intensity towards them. Like they need to get to this person as soon as possible. Additionally, something strikes odd. In a blink of an eye, her skin tone changed. What initially came off as almost a bit of a salmon pink has now turned like blue. And it's flying.
Where are they heading in relation to the ship?
They're probably about a good 500, 600 feet away from the ship, and they're traveling in roughly the same direction, but at a downward angle. They're following gravity at this point.
Okay.
I'm on the top deck, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see this though.
No.
Okay.
I was going off of highest passive perceptions,
Yeah.
who would even get a chance to see this.
Yeah.
Everything else is lightning as far as anyone else is concerned.
I'm going to turn to Avery.
Oh, shit.
When do we need to land again?
We're probably gonna have to land tonight.
I'm going to come up to him, and this is great because since this is enhanced, down there following, can you follow that path for when we land? There's
Tonight?
2 people falling out of the sky.
Am I going now, or are we waiting? Because I'm just gonna soar right past them otherwise.
Do I hear this conversation?
Yeah, this is happening above deck.
Off the deck.
Flying down.
Okay, seeing him do that, I'll jump off too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, me too.
For those who can fly.
Wolfgang's once again doing the Travolta.
You find yourself in this situation often.
Sure. Okay, fine.
All right, I'm tipping down.
No, I don't want to hold up any time for getting to Hovel Hollow as fast as possible.
We'll make this fast.
The person who cares most about that just jumped off the ship, so.
He jumped off, yeah. He cast fly on himself.
I can
Dipped.
fly. I can fly.
You're like, shit. All right, I'm gonna grab a torch and jump off.
The ship, because of dipped
How are you
down.
landing?
What is your plan?
I have a Pegasus feather.
Okay, you're burning that? Okay. I was like, what?
You all begin to descend at a rapid rate. How fast are you?
30, but I'm gonna thunder step twice.
Trying to catch up. How fast are you, Nesta? I think you're also 30.
I am 30.
You're
I'm
60.
60 feet per movement.
I believe you're also 60.
If I'm in a cloud, does that count as being in water for mariner's armor?
No,
for
because
clothing
really
mariner's-
it's gas. It's not liquid. Good attempt though.
What if it's raining?
It's
Not raining. Good attempt though. I like the reach. Catapulting downwards at a rapid rate. You are fast approaching, Rangwin. You're catching up almost past you, but
No,
I'll
my
burn my
walking
teleports
speed
too.
is 30.
Hmm?
So my flying speed's probably 30, right?
if it says equal to your walking speed, then it would be. Unless it states you gain a fly speed of 60 feet. Depends on what the item says.
I'm just twice as fast as everyone.
Yeah.
These are coming from the west, right? They started falling from the west.
They started falling kind of southwest.
Okay.
Well, actually, you're not entirely certain.
Yeah.
A conversation happened about people falling out of the sky that you didn't see.
No,
and
it's
then
equal
when
to my walking speed.
So you're okay. So,
So I'm 30.
you can bonus action dash though. So
Yes, I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I do.
Dude.
Moving rapidly downwards, you three, you start to kind of leave Nessa a little bit in the dust. As you're starting to catch up to this individual, the body is rapidly approaching the ground. You have about 2 rounds to do something.
I'm gonna catch him.
You're nowhere near currently. You're rapidly approaching the second person who was traveling.
I don't have Featherfall, but
You're
I have
probably 60 feet away from them right now.
the poor man's version, which is telekinetic shove towards me and lightning lure
On who?
on the person that's falling.
On the person that's falling. They're
lightning lure do damage.
Let's see. Do I have to do the damage?
altering the base properties of the spell is a tricky thing to
Okay.
do.
Regardless, I can telekinetic shove towards me and mage hand to at least slow down.
So, the first person who's falling is more than 100 feet away at this point.
There's multiple people falling.
There's 2 people falling out of the sky
Oh,
right
I only
now.
caught one for some reason.
Well, someone was seemingly unconscious falling, and then someone was chasing after the body.
Got you. So I'm
You
going
have 2 targets.
I'm going
the person chasing
for-
is currently closer.
I'm going for unconscious if I
Okay.
can.
They're probably about 120 feet away right now.
So I'm action dashing then.
You're almost catching up to them. It's all happening rather rapidly. It's not
Can we-
exact rounds.
Can we tell if the person chasing the one who's unconscious looks angry or
Roll
worried?
an insight check. I will say at disadvantage
This
because of
dice.
how rapidly things are unfolding.
It's cocked. Oh, better. 12. 14.
14. They seem to be in a hurry, but you're not catching any extra intent beyond that, especially currently from behind.
Use my rod at backkeeper, gain a spell slot back. Thunderstep again, teleport, and fly.
You are
150.
You're past the second person by this point, who kind of clocks you initially. Turning behind to look at them, they kind of have like this bluish skin, yellowish eyes with almost frost white hair,
Interesting.
flying downward. Probably standing a little over 5 feet tall or so. It's a little hard to tell exactly, especially at the angle you guys are currently at.
Can I catch them?
They're not falling.
Oh,
This is the one who's moving. They
Oh.
looked at you.
okay.
This is the person who's currently flying.
Gotcha.
You can tell they're aloft with flight.
I'm continuing forward then,
Okay.
toward the person that's falling.
All right. And your full action just going for it?
Is action dash like that's like the only action you can take? That's like an action.
If you use it, yeah.
You can also
If you
bonus
use an action to
Can I
dash.
bonus action dash?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so then I'm gonna misty step 30 feet,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna action dash.
Okay.
So where does that get me?
It's the same space.
The same space that he's in?
No, because Thunderstep is a lot farther. It's 90 feet.
Oh, okay. So I'm not that much closer.
In
to
terms
either
of
one?
order of operations, it'd probably be you, and then Nesta.
Question.
Yes.
She was moving 90 feet every round. Every 6 seconds she's moving 90 feet, right? Because she's dashing,
Yeah,
action
she's full
dashing,
action dashing.
and bonus action dashing. And bonus dashing. So
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't...
I mean, he's moving 120
Oh,
because he has a 60-foot fly speed.
Mm.
And then he's burning through 1 million teleports and full
I'm moving
casts of
150.
90. Yeah.
got it.
So it would be him, technically, Albert, and then Nesta.
Because I'm in plate, do I drop faster?
No.
That's the question, isn't it?
In a
The
vacuum,
feather.
Right?
a feather would drop the same speed
A
as.
pound of feathers, a pound of bricks.
Chasing a little bit faster to this individual, I will say the only person who gets there in time is Kailis. Right before you guys are about to strike ground.
If I have 60 feet
Mhm.
in terms of a range of spell, would I be in range to access with
Yeah.
6 feet movement?
Mm-hmm.
I I mean, I don't know who would act first.
I would say it's Kyle's because he's closer.
Okay.
Order of operations, boom, 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 boom.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
In the heat of this moment,
Mm-hmm.
does Kylos think he can stop this person from hitting the ground super hard in its current form?
No. Not without some sort of extra magic.
Okay.
Current?
I'll reach out and I'll burn my flesh to shadow.
Okay.
Invocation and polymorph into my beast form.
Please describe this beast's shape.
What?
My name's Keegan. I have a million things I haven't told anybody.
Quadrupedal, cat-like, huge category creature. 4 clawed hands come out and grab the person, while big shadowed wings come out behind them to slow.
A beast of shadow and darkness
Yeah,
appearing before you three.
it looks like a
Sounds like a
cross between like a panther and a dragon. It's the only way I could describe
I'll get
it.
a photo of it later.
Yeah.
You have a photo of it?
Oh, yeah. In terms of inspiration.
Yeah.
This is a custom beast.
But I'll grab it, slow down, and then drop the spell and hit the ground.
Rolling across, you're able to. I'll make a strength check in your new form.
Did we all see that?
You three did, yeah.
Apparently, I'm not here.
You both waited a very long time before deciding to do anything. While they were just, whoop, we're off.
You also, they're going this way. You went. You didn't fly. You just jumped off, right?
Travel's
Yeah, I haven't
weird.
popped it yet. But
Yeah.
it,
But I'm saying, but like they're moving at this angle. You're
21.
moving at this
Yes,
angle.
that's more than enough to kind of correct yourself. You do kind of strike the ground, absorbing a good brunt of that damage in your form, and then coming out of it, rolling to the ground. In that moment, as you kind of huff and breathe and collect yourself, you look at the individual who's currently on the ground. Blackened hair, bluish skin, and you mind flashes to a portrait that you've seen in your own home. Before you, unconscious, currently bleeding quite a bit, is your mother. And that is where we are going to end tonight's
I knew
episode.
it.
Man, relatives just dropping out of the sky, like literally now.
We almost like flew by, like whatever.
I was so ready for that to happen too. I was like, yeah, please.
God fucking damn it.
Well,
Say goodbye to Dad. Say hello to Mom.
Yeah.
Good. Let's find out about you, son of a bitch.
You're not gonna find out shit.
Can't wait to talk to her.
We will see where this goes next week. Until then, happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.
Hope you have some tricks and or treats, your choice.
Again, scare a child.
Absolutely.
Scare the children.
Please check us out on
Gorgeous.
20 Chronicles across all platforms. And we will see you guys next time. Thank you so much.
And Shenanigans!
Good night.
Good night.